Okay.
Hi folks.
Hi.
Mark and Carl here. Welcome
back.
to coiling a closed form.
Which eventually will look something like this.
Right.
And there's a zillion things you can do with a closed form. But how to build it with coils is what we're going to show you today. I have an idea in mind, and I'm going to need to make several forms to do it. So I wanted to show you a little quick drawing on what I'm having in mind. All right, so I have an idea of something I want to make, and the basic central form will be something like this, right? So that's a pot, it's hollow inside. And then I'm thinking that at the bottom I want something like this, and on the top I want something like this.
Got a lip,
so we got a foot, and then we got a neck, and then we got this basic form in the middle. And in your sketchbooks, it's a good idea to, it's a good place to play around with forms that you think are cool, right? And then you can do things like this, like, put handles on them, whatever. And then in here, maybe there's something I want to do, sculpt some images and things going on. But right now, all I'm thinking about is this. I want to make the central form.
And it doesn't have to be a perfect sphere. It could be a long cylinder. It could be all sorts. It could have a heavy shoulder and a narrow bottom.
Yeah.
It could have all sorts of different shapes.
It could go,
middle piece. Yeah, like that.
Maybe a teardrop shape, something like that. But whatever it is you want, have an idea, at least a ballpark idea, right?
Right.
So to fast forward, this is basically, in general, about the size that I want. It's like a nice big cantaloupe or something, and it tapers down like a teardrop. So you come up with what you want, but this is what I'm thinking of. Okay, that's what I'm shooting for. Maybe you got your drawings around. So I'm going to use this. Native Americans call it a pokey. It's something to build a pot in. It's going to hold my pot while I'm building it. And it's got the nice round shape at the bottom that I want for this. And you can look in your kitchen and just find any kind of small bowl that has the interior is about the shape of the bottom of the pot that you want. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I don't want to stick it in here and get going and then not be able to take it away from here. So I'm going to, simply, can you see, Carl?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to make a simple pinch pot to start, just to get my shape going. So same thing. Second, here's a quick way that you can check a depth. You just take a needle and you push it all the way through, and I'm touching my finger on the inside, right? And then I put my finger here and hold it, and I can see that's right about a ½ inch.
So is that about how thick you want it, a ½ inch?
Yeah, for now. Because I'm going to hollow it out and paddle it and change it and carve on it later.
So it'll be pretty durable.
It'll be very durable, like it's more like it's a ½ inch to start. And on the rim, I'm leaving it even a little thicker so that I can be adding coils here and pulling them up. Down here, it's about ¼ inch. And if it goes out around, I can do this, paddle it a little bit, make sure it goes just right. All right, now, I'm gonna put this in here. Press that down in. Squeeze it up.
So that little bowl on the bottom is really just a support.
Yep.
So that as you build this thing up bigger, it doesn't collapse. You could also make if you don't have a little bowl that you want to use, you could make your pinch pot, and then you could cover up just the rim with a piece of plastic, right? Mm-hmm. And then you could let that pinch pot firm up a little bit so it gets maybe halfway to leather hard, and it'll be stronger. And then you can just start scoring and building on top of that.
So I'm going to start adding coils on here.
I'm going to get really close here.
Okay.
So don't don't move your thing away from that spot.
And I have a little brush here so I can put a little water where it should go. You can use a sponge too, but having a brush is helpful sometimes too.